Hello students, let us continue the next example. Question number 23. If the first term and the nth term of a geometric progression are a and b respectively, and if p is the product of n terms, prove that p square equal to ab raised to n. So here, first write down the given terms, that is first term means a, that equal to the given a. So consider instead of a as a1 because terms are same. Next they given nth term, so a n equal to b. So and they given the p is the product of n terms of the geometric progression. So here we can write this term as an equal to a into r raised to n minus 1 equal to b, or you can write r raised to n minus 1 equal to b divided by a, or you can write r equal to b by a raised to 1 divided by n minus 1. So this is the value of r, and consider the product, that is the given p. So p equal to product of n terms, that is a, ar, ar square, so on up to ar raised to n minus 1 up to n terms. So we can write this one as a up to n terms means that is a raised to n values. Next remaining terms are 1, r, r square, r cube, so on up to r raised to n minus 1. So we can write this one as a raised to n into, so first term is 1, or you can write a raised to n only. Next r to the power 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to plus n minus 1. Next we know the value of this power, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on up to plus n equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Use this formula to this power. So here you will get a raised to n equal to r raised to n. N means n minus 1 into n plus 1. So n plus 1 means n minus 1 plus 1 is n divided by 2. So this is the value of p. P equal to a raised to n into r raised to n minus 1 into n divided by 2. But we know the value of r, substitute that value, that is b divided by a raised to 1 divided by n minus 1 whole power is n minus 1 into n divided by 2. Here n minus 1 get cancelled, so remaining term is a raised to n into b divided by a raised to n by 2. Or we can separate here power, so a raised to n, next b raised to n by 2 divided by a raised to n by 2. So take this one to numerator, you will get here n minus 2 into b raised to n minus 2. So that equal to 2n minus n is a raised to n by, sorry this is n by 2, n by 2 into b raised to n by 2, that is the value of p. Or squaring to both sides you will get p square equal to a raised to, or ab whole raised to n. So we have proved the equation. Next question is, show that the ratio of the sum of first n terms of a geometric progression to the sum of the terms from n plus 1 to 2n plus 1th term is 1 divided by r raised to n. So consider here terms, that is a, so consider the sum ar, ar square, so on up to ar raised to n minus 1 equal to geometric progression. So sum of this series is a into 1 minus r raised to n divided by 1 minus r. So now consider here sum of n plus 1 term to 2 raised to, that is 2nth term is, consider from n plus 1th term means a n plus 1 plus an plus 2 plus an plus 3 so on up to a to n plus 1th term to 2n. So here we have to simplify this equation. So directly we can't write the formula for this one. So I will add and subtract here these terms. So right here this one as a1 plus a2 so on up to a raised to n. Next plus this term as it is a raised to 2n. Next minus a1 plus a2 plus so on up to an. So these two values will cancel. This term remains as it is. So we can write first term as, so count here numbers a1, a2, a3, an plus 1, an a up to 2n means we can write this one as sum of the terms from first term to 2n. Sn means 1 to n terms. Next here 2n means 1 to 2n. Next minus this value is nothing but Sn. Now write here formula for geometric progression, that is a into 1 minus r raised to 2n divided by 1 minus r minus a into 1 minus r raised to n divided by 1 minus r. Now we have to simplify this equation. From both the terms I will take a divided by 1 minus r common. So remaining value is 1 minus r raised to 2n minus 1 minus r raised to n, that is minus 1 minus r raised to n. So that is a divided by 1 minus r into 1 minus r raised to 2n minus 1 plus r raised to n. So we can write this one as 1 get cancels, a divided by 1 minus r into r raised to n minus r raised to 2n. So I will take here rn common. So a divided by 1 minus r. So if we took r raised to n common, remaining value is 1 minus r raised to n plus n, that is 2n. So 1 minus r raised to n. Therefore consider here they told the take the ratio of the sum of first n terms divided by sum of terms from n plus 1th term to 2nth term. So substitute both the values. Sum of first n terms is a into 1 minus r raised to n divided by 1 minus r whole divided by, we have find it this value, that value is a into r raised to n into 1 minus r raised to n divided by 1 minus r. Here 1 minus r get cancels. Next remaining terms are this also value get cancels, a also get cancels, remaining value is r raised to n. Therefore we have proved the ratio between the sum of first n terms to sum of terms from n plus 1th term to 2n plus 1th term is 1 divided by r raised to n. So this is the required result. Next example, if a, b, c and d are in geometric progression, show that a square plus b square plus c square into b square plus c square plus d square equal to ab plus bc plus cd whole square. So try to prove here LHS is equal to RHS. So find out this value separately and this value separately. So first consider the first terms of the geometric progressions are, consider first four terms of geometric progression are A, AR, AR square, AR cube equal to, they are given A, B, C, D. Now consider the LHS, that is A square plus B square plus C square into B square plus C square plus d square. Substitute the values. A square means a square, b square means a square r square, c square means a square r raised to 4. Next into b square, that is a square r square, c square is a square r raised to 4, d square is a square r raised to 6. Next here from this term we can take a square common, remaining value is 1 plus r square plus r raised to 4. Next from this term we can take a square r square common, remaining value is 1 plus r square plus r raised to 4, or you can write this one as a square a raised to 4 into r square 1 plus r square plus r raised to 4 square. Call this equation as 1. Next consider RHS AB plus BC plus CD whole square. So substitute the value A equal to A, B equal to AR, B equal to AR, C equal to AR square. Next C equal to AR cube, D equal to AR raised to 4, that's a square. A, AR, A equal to A, B equal to AR, C equal to AR square, D equal to AR cube. AR square AR cube. So here a square r plus a square r cube plus a square r raised to 5, that's a square. So here from this term I will take a square r common, remaining value is 1 plus r square plus r means r raised to whole square. So if you took this term to outside from this square, that value will be a raised to 4 r raised to 2 1 plus r square plus r raised to 4 square. So here call this equation as 2. Therefore from 1 and 2 LHS equal to RHS. So here consider the RHS AB plus BC plus CD whole square. A equal to A, B equal to AR, A equal to A, B equal to AR, C equal to AR square, D equal to AR cube. Substitute these four values here. So you will get here this equation. Next take a square r common. Next remaining value is this much. Next separate the square for all the terms. So you will get this one. Therefore from 1 and 2 you will get LHS equal to RHS. Next example, insert two numbers between 3 and 81 so that the resulting sequence is geometric progression. So here consider 3 and 81. We have to insert two numbers. So consider that one as A and B. Next we have to find out the value of this one. So first term equal to 3. So consider A1. Next second term, that is A2 equal to A, that equal to 3R. Next third term, that is 3r square. Next fourth term, that is 81 equal to 3r cube. Simplify this term, you will get value of r. So r cube equal to 81 divided by 3, that is 27. So r cube equal to 27, r equal to cube root of 27, that is 3. Therefore a equal to 3 into r, that is 3 into 3, that equal to 9. Next b equal to 3r square, this term. So 3 into 3 square, that is 9 into 3 is 26. Therefore resulting sequence is 3, 9, 27, 81. Next question, find the value of n so that a raised to n plus 1 plus b raised to n plus 1 divided by a raised to n plus b raised to n may be the geometric mean between the a and b. So consider here geometric mean equal to a raised to n plus 1 plus b raised to n plus 1 divided by a raised to n plus b raised to n. we know the value of geometric mean of the geometric progression, that is root of AB, that equal to a raised to n plus 1 plus b raised to n plus 1 divided by a raised to n plus b raised to n as it is. Next, separate the power of this one, that is a raised to 1 by 2 into b raised to 1 by 2 equal to a raised to n plus 1 plus b raised to n plus 1 divided by a raised to n plus b raised to n. Next, take this denominator to this side, that is a raised to 1 by 2 into b raised to 1 by 2 into a raised to n plus b raised to n equal to a raised to n plus 1 plus b raised to n plus 1. Now multiply a raised to 1 by 2 into this bracket. So we will get a raised to 1 by 2 plus n, that is 2n plus 1 by 2 into b raised to 1 by 2 as it is. Next, plus this term into this one, that is a raised to 1 by 2 as it is. B raised to 1 by 2 plus n means that is also b raised to 2n plus 1 divided by 2, that equal to a raised to n plus 1 plus b raised to n plus 1. Now take this term to this side and this term to this side, that is a raised to 1 by 2 into b raised to 2n plus 1 by 2 minus b raised to n plus 1 equal to a raised to n plus 1 minus a raised to 2n plus 1 by 2 into b raised to 1 by 2. So here from this equation we can take b raised to n plus 1 by 2 common. Remaining term is a raised to 1 by 2 and here we took 2n plus 1 by 2 common. So here remaining term is b raised to 1 by 2 equal to, take here a raised to 2n plus 1 by 2 common. So remaining value is a raised to 1 by 2 minus b raised to 1 by 2. So here we can write this one as this two term get cancels. So b raised to 2n plus 1 by 2 equal to a raised to 2n plus by 2. Take a to this side or b to this side. So we can write this one as a divided by b raised to 2n plus 1 by 2 equal to 1, or you can write this term as a divided by b raised to 2n plus 1 by 2 equal to a divided by b raised to 0. So here compare both the equations, you will get 2n plus 1 by 2 equal to 0, that gives n equal to minus 1 by 2. So this is the value of n. Next question, the sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. Show that the numbers are in the ratio 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. So consider here a and b are two numbers. Then sum of that two numbers is equal to 6 times geometric mean of that two numbers. So here by using this one we have to prove this one. So call this equation as 1. Next, here squaring on both sides, you will get a plus b whole square equal to 6 square is 36, root ab square is ab. Next, also we can find the value of a minus b whole square. That value is nothing but a square plus b square minus 2ab, or you can write this one as a square plus b square plus 4ab minus 2ab, or you can write a plus b whole square minus 2ab. So that is a square plus b square minus 4ab plus 2ab is minus 2ab. So here we need a square plus b square plus 2ab equal to a plus b whole square. Next, minus 4ab as it is. So we know the value of a plus b whole square, that is 36ab minus 4ab that equal to 32ab. This is value of a minus b whole square. Or you can write the value of a minus b, that is taking square root to both sides. So we will get a root of 32 into ab. Therefore call this equation as 2. Equation 1 minus equation 2 gives, so equation 1 is a plus b. Next this is a minus b. Adding both the equations you will get here a plus b. A minus b is 2a, or you can subtract also. 2a equal to 6 times root ab plus root 32 times root of ab. So take root ab common, remaining value is 6 plus root 32, that is value of 2a. Therefore a equal to root ab divided by 2, or you can write this one as 3 into 2. Next 8 into 4 equal to 32, that is 2 root, so that equal to root ab. Next dividing root equation by 2 you will get 3 plus 2 root 2. This is value of a. Similarly you will get b equal to root of ab into 3 minus 2 root 2. Next consider ratio, that is a divided by b equal to root ab 3 plus 2 root 2 divided by root ab 3 minus 2 root 2. These two value get cancels. Therefore a is to b equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. So this is the required result. Next question, if a and g are the arithmetic mean and geometric mean respectively between two positive numbers, prove that the numbers are a plus or minus root of a plus g into a minus g. So consider here arithmetic mean as a equal to a plus b by 2, or you can write a plus b equal to 2a. Call this equation as 1. Next geometric mean, consider that one as g equal to root of ab, or you can write ab equal to g square. Call that equation as 2. Therefore consider here a minus b whole square equal to a plus b whole square minus 4ab. Already I have explained this one in the last example. Therefore a plus b whole square means 4a square minus 4ab equal to j square, or take 4 common, remaining value is a square minus j square, or 4 into a plus g into a minus g. This is the value of a minus b whole square. Therefore a minus b equal to 2 root of a plus g into a minus g. Therefore from this equation we can write b equal to 2a minus a, that is 2a. A equal to, we can write g square divided by b, that is nothing but minus a, minus because we know the value of a, that equal to b minus this root of a plus g into a minus g, that equal to a minus root of a plus g into a minus. Therefore required numbers are a equal to, means you will get a equal to b, plus 2 times root of a plus b. So that is this, that is a plus or minus a root of a plus g into a minus g. Next example, the number of bacteria in a certain culture doubles every hour. If there were 30 bacteria present in the culture originally, how many bacteria will be present at the end of the second hour, fourth hour and the nth hour? End means we have to consider the next hour. So second means we have to consider the third. Next fourth means fifth, nth means n plus 1. So consider here. Every hour doubles means that is the value of R. Next, there were 30 bacteria present in the culture originally means that is the value of first bacteria values, that is A equal to 30. So we have to find out the value of T3, T5 and Tn. So T3 equal to R square. So A is 30, R square is 2 square. Next 30 into 4, that is 120 bacteria. Next, like that, T5 equal to A R raised to 4. A is 30, 2 raised to 4, that is 30 into 16, that is 480 bacteria. Next, like that, Tn means Tn plus 1, this one. So Tn plus 1 equal to AR raised to n, that is 30 into 2 raised to n. So this is the required result. Next question, what will be Rs 500 amount to in 10 years after its deposit in a bank which pays annual interest at the rate of Rs 10% compounded annually? So here they given the what will be the Rs 500 means total value is 500 rupees. Next we have to find out in 10 years. Next n equal to 10, so required amount will be, that is A equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100 raised to term, that is by using the standard formula. So now substitute the value 500, 1 plus R equal to 10 divided by 100, term also 10%. So R equal to 10%, that is this, that is 500, 1 plus 1 by 10 raised to T equal to 10. So 500 take LCM, that is 11 by 10 raised to 10. So this is the required amount. Next question, if arithmetic mean and geometrical mean of roots of a quadratic equations are 8 and 5 respectively, then obtain the quadratic equation. So required quadratic equation will be x square minus 2ax plus g square in the standard form. Therefore, they given arithmetic mean, that is a equal to 8 and geometric mean that equal to g, that equal to the given 5. So substitute in the equation. Therefore, x square minus 2 into a value is 8. Next x plus g square equal to 0. So x square minus 16x plus 25 equal to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation, x square minus 16x plus 25 equal to 0.